My beloved child, stop for a moment and listen. You did not come here by accident. In the middle of everything you have been carrying, in the middle of your questions, your worries, your unanswered prayers, and the things you have kept hidden inside your heart, I want you to remember one simple truth. I am with you. I have been with you in the moments when you felt strong, and I have been with you in the moments when you felt like you could not take another step. I was with you when you smiled in front of people while your heart was breaking inside. I was with you when you went to bed carrying thoughts that you could not explain to anyone. I was with you when you prayed and wondered whether your prayer had reached heaven. I was with you when you waited, and I am with you now. You may not always feel my presence, but your feelings do not determine my faithfulness. There are days when the road feels clear, and there are days when you cannot see what is ahead. But even when you cannot see the road, I can. Even when you cannot see the next step, I already know where it leads. You have been trying to understand everything. You have been asking, why is this happening? You have been asking, how long will I have to wait? You have been asking, when will things finally change? My child, you do not need to have every answer today. You only need to trust me with the next step. I know what you need. I know what has been keeping you awake. I know the burden you have carried silently. I know the name of the person you have been praying for. I know the situation that has made you afraid. I know the door you have been waiting to open. I know the dream you have almost given up on. Nothing about your life is hidden from me. Psalm 139 reminds you that I know when you sit down and when you rise up. I know your thoughts from far away. Before a word is even on your tongue, I know it completely. So do not think that you have been forgotten. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. Your prayers are not meaningless. Your tears are not wasted. Your waiting is not unnoticed. There are things happening that you cannot see yet. There are prayers being answered in ways you do not yet understand. There are doors I am preparing that you could not open by your own strength. And there are doors I may close because I know where they would lead you. Trust me even with the doors that close. Trust me when the answer is yes. Trust me when the answer is wait. And trust me even when the answer is no. Because my love for you does not change with your circumstances. You may have lost something, but you have not lost me. You may have been rejected by someone, but you have not been rejected by me. Someone may have walked away from you, but I have not walked away. People may misunderstand you, but I know your heart. People may judge you by your past, but I see what I am doing in your future. Do not allow yesterday to become the definition of tomorrow. You made mistakes. You have regrets. You have moments you wish you could change. But your past does not have the final word. Grace has the final word. My mercy has the final word. My love has the final word. And I am not finished with you. Maybe you feel tired because you have been fighting battles for too long. Maybe you are exhausted from being strong for everyone else. Maybe everyone comes to you when they need help, but you have wondered who will be there when you need help. Listen carefully. You can come to me. You do not have to pretend before me. You do not have to hide your tears. You do not have to make your prayer beautiful. Speak to me honestly. Tell me what hurts. Tell me what scares you. Tell me what you do not understand. Tell me about the burden that you have been carrying. I am not intimidated by your pain. I am not disappointed by your weakness. When you are weak, come closer. When you are tired, rest in me. When you are afraid, hold on to my promises. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." My child, notice those words. I am with you. Not someday, not only when everything is perfect, not only when you understand. I am with you now, in the middle of your uncertainty, I am with you. In the middle of your storm, I am with you. In the middle of your waiting, I am with you. And because I am with you, you do not have to be controlled by fear. Fear will tell you that everything is going to fall apart. Faith reminds you that I am still holding you. Fear will tell you that there is no way forward. Faith reminds you that I can make a way where you cannot see one. Fear will tell you that you are alone. Faith reminds you that I have never left you. So breathe. Slow down. Let your heart become still. You do not have to solve your entire life tonight. You do not have to carry tomorrow today. Matthew 6 reminds you not to worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will have enough trouble of its own. Give me today. Give me this moment. Give me this burden. Give me this fear. And trust me with what comes next. I am already there. Before you arrive at tomorrow, I am already there. Before you face that conversation, I am already there. Before you walk through that door, I am already there. Before you receive that news, I am already there. Before you enter the next season of your life, I am already there. You are not walking into the future alone. I will walk with you. And when you feel that you cannot continue, I will give you strength for another step. When you feel that you cannot pray, whisper my name. When you feel that you cannot believe, tell me honestly, Lord, help my unbelief. I will meet you there. I will not abandon you because your faith feels small. A small faith placed in a great God can carry you through a great storm. So tonight, or whenever you are listening to these words, release the pressure. Release the need to know everything. Release the fear of tomorrow. Release the pain of yesterday. Release the people you cannot control. Release the circumstances you cannot change. Place them into my hands. And remember, I am with you. I have not forgotten you. I am not finished with you. And your story is not over. My beloved child, there is something else I want you to understand. You have been looking at what is happening around you, but I want you to look at me. Your circumstances can change from one day to another. People can change. Jobs can change. Finances can change. Relationships can change. Plans can change. But I do not change. My character does not change. My love does not change. My promises do not change. That is why your peace cannot depend completely on what is happening around you. If you build your peace on circumstances, you will lose your peace whenever circumstances become difficult. But if you build your peace on me, you can have peace even while the storm is still raging. Remember the disciples in the boat. The storm was real. The waves were real. The danger felt real. But Jesus was in the boat. And my child, sometimes the greatest miracle is not that the storm disappears immediately. Sometimes the miracle is that you discover you are not alone in the storm. I am in the boat with you. You may be facing a financial storm. I am with you. You may be facing a family storm. I am with you. You may be facing uncertainty about your future. I am with you. You may be walking through loneliness. I am with you. You may be waiting for healing, restoration, or an answer to prayer. I am with you. Do not measure my presence by how quickly the storm ends. Trust me, even while the wind is still blowing. There are seasons in life when I allow you to walk through valleys, but Psalm 23 does not say that you will never walk through the valley. It says that when you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil, because I am with you. The promise is my presence. My child, you are going through, not staying there forever. The valley is not your permanent address. The night is not your final destination. The season of tears is not the end of your story. There is still a morning ahead. There is still hope ahead. There is still purpose ahead. Do not give up because you cannot see the ending. You are reading only one page. I see the entire story. You see the delay. I see the preparation. You see the closed door. I see the protection. You see the disappointment. I see what I can build from it. You see the broken pieces. I see what can be restored. So trust me with the pieces. Give me the pieces you do not know how to fix. Give me the relationship that seems impossible. Give me the financial situation that seems overwhelming. Give me the dream that seems too late. Give me the heart that has been wounded. Give me the future you are afraid to imagine. Nothing is too broken for me to touch. Nothing is too far for my grace to reach. Nothing is too difficult for me. Jeremiah 32:27 reminds you that I am the Lord, the God of all mankind. Is anything too difficult for me? The answer is no. So stop telling yourself that your situation is impossible. It may be impossible for you, but it is not impossible for me. You may not know how. You may not know when. You may not know through whom, but you can know who holds your future. I do. And I want you to stop allowing fear to make decisions for you. Fear says, do not try again. Faith says, trust God again. Fear says, everyone will hurt you. Faith says, God can heal what people damaged. Fear says, you will always struggle. Faith says, God is still working. Fear says, your best days are behind you. Faith says, God can still write new chapters. Do not let one painful chapter convince you that the entire book is finished. It is not finished. There are prayers you have not prayed yet. There are opportunities you have not seen yet. There are people you have not met yet. There are places you have not gone yet. There are lessons you have not learned yet. There are blessings you have not recognized yet. And there are things I am preparing in ways you cannot see. But I need you to learn patience. My timing is not your timing. When you say now, I may say wait. When you say this way, I may lead you another way. And when you say I cannot do this anymore, I may give you strength you did not know you had. Waiting does not mean I have forgotten you. Sometimes waiting is where I prepare you for what you have been praying for. David was anointed before he became king. Joseph received a dream before he experienced the fulfillment of that dream. Abraham received a promise before he saw the promise fulfilled. The waiting was not wasted, and your waiting is not wasted. Something is happening inside you during the waiting. Your patience is growing. Your faith is becoming deeper. Your character is becoming stronger. Your dependence on me is becoming greater. And one day, you may look back and realize that the season you wanted to escape was the season that prepared you to become who you were meant to be. So do not despise your process. Do not compare your journey with someone else's. Their chapter is not your chapter. Their timing is not your timing. Their path is not your path. I know exactly what I am doing with your life. You do not need to compete with anyone. You do not need to prove yourself to everyone. You do not need everyone's approval. If I am with you, you have enough. If I have called you, you do not need the permission of everyone around you. If I have given you a purpose, opposition cannot erase it. There will be people who do not understand you. Let them misunderstand. There will be people who underestimate you. Do not allow their opinion to become your identity. There will be people who leave. Let them go without allowing bitterness to destroy your heart. Forgive, release, move forward. You cannot walk into a new season while constantly holding on to the pain of the old one. I want to heal your heart, not just change your circumstances. Because sometimes you ask me to change everything around you when what I am first trying to change is what is happening inside you. I want to give you peace that does not depend on people, joy that does not depend on money, hope that does not depend on circumstances, faith that does not depend on visible evidence, and love that does not disappear when you are disappointed. My child, I want you to know that you are deeply loved, not because you are perfect, not because you have done everything right, but because my love is greater than your failures. Romans 8 reminds you that nothing can separate you from the love of God. Nothing. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your fears, not your failures, not your unanswered questions. Nothing. So lift your head. You have cried enough tears in secret. You have carried enough fear alone. You have spent enough nights imagining the worst. Today, choose to trust me, not because you know exactly what I will do, but because you know who I am. And when you know who holds you, you can face what comes next. You may not know what tomorrow will bring, but you know who will be there. I will. When tomorrow comes, I will still be with you. When the next week comes, I will still be with you. When the next month comes, I will still be with you. And when you reach the places you are afraid to enter, you will discover that my grace has already gone before you. So do not run from your future because of your past. Do not fear your tomorrow because of your yesterday. Walk forward, pray again, believe again, hope again, love again, dream again, and trust me again, because I am with you. My beloved child, now I want you to become still. Take a deep breath. Let the noise around you become quiet. And for a moment, stop thinking about everything you need to fix. Stop thinking about every problem. Stop thinking about every person. Stop thinking about tomorrow. Just come into my presence. Father, I come before you with a humble heart. I bring you everything that I have been carrying. I bring you my fears. I bring you my worries. I bring you my unanswered questions. I bring you my family. I bring you my future. I bring you my finances. I bring you my relationships. I bring you my dreams. I bring you my disappointments. I bring you everything that has been too heavy for me to carry. Lord, I surrender it all to you. Where there is fear, bring peace. Where there is confusion, bring clarity. Where there is weakness, bring strength. Where there is sadness, bring comfort. Where there is loneliness, remind me that I am not alone. Where there is hopelessness, awaken hope again. Where there is pain, bring healing. Where there is darkness, let your light shine. Father, I pray for the person listening right now. You know exactly what they are facing. You know what they have not told anyone. You know the prayer they have repeated again and again. You know the tears they have cried. You know the nights when they could not sleep. You know the moments when they wondered whether anything would ever change. Lord, meet them right where they are. Let them feel your peace. Remind them that you have not abandoned them. Remind them that you are still working. Remind them that their story is not finished. Father, strengthen the tired heart. Give strength to the person who feels exhausted. Give courage to the person who feels afraid. Give hope to the person who feels hopeless. Give wisdom to the person who does not know which decision to make. Give patience to the person who is waiting. Give comfort to the person who is grieving. Give restoration to the person whose heart has been broken. Lord, place your peace over their mind. Let every thought that produces unnecessary fear become quiet. Teach them to focus on your promises instead of their fears. When anxiety tells them that everything will go wrong, remind them that you are still in control. When discouragement tells them to quit, remind them why they started. When their past tells them they are not worthy, remind them of your grace. When their circumstances tell them there is no way, remind them that you are the God who makes a way. Father, protect this person. Protect their home. Protect their family. Protect their relationships. Protect their mind. Protect their heart. Protect their purpose. Guide them away from people and situations that would destroy their peace. Give them discernment to recognize what is good for them and courage to walk away from what is not. Close every door that needs to be closed. Open every door that is according to your will, and give them wisdom to understand the difference. Lord, I pray for those who are struggling financially. You know their needs. You know their responsibilities. You know the bills. You know the pressure. You know the uncertainty. Provide what they need. Give them wisdom. Give them opportunities. Give them strength to work. Give them discipline to manage what they have. And open the right doors according to your will. Do not allow financial fear to destroy their peace. Teach them to trust you while also walking faithfully and wisely. Father, I pray for families. Where there has been division, bring reconciliation. Where there has been anger, bring forgiveness. Where there has been silence, bring communication. Where there has been pain, bring healing. Where relationships have become distant, make a way for restoration when restoration is right. Give parents wisdom. Give children understanding. Give husbands and wives patience, humility, and love. Let homes become places of peace rather than places of constant conflict. Father, I pray for the person who feels alone. Remind them that loneliness does not mean they have been forgotten. Sometimes you use quiet seasons to bring us closer to you. Teach them to find comfort in your presence. And when the right people come into their lives, help them recognize healthy relationships and value those relationships with gratitude. Lord, I pray for the person who has been rejected. Heal the wound. Do not allow rejection to become their identity. Teach them that one person's decision does not determine their worth. Their value comes from you. Father, I pray for the person who has made mistakes. Let shame no longer control them. Give them genuine repentance, wisdom, and the courage to change. Help them learn from the past without living inside the past. Let your mercy lead them forward. Lord Jesus, remind this person that they do not have to walk alone. You promise to be with your people. Matthew 28:20 says, I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Let that promise become real in their heart today. When they wake up tomorrow, let them remember, Jesus is with me. When they face a difficult conversation, let them remember, Jesus is with me. When they feel afraid about their future, let them remember, Jesus is with me. When they receive disappointing news, let them remember, Jesus is with me. When they experience a breakthrough, let them remember, Jesus is with me. In every season, let them remember your presence. Father, give them a new strength for this new season. Let them stop expecting the worst. Let them stop speaking defeat over their own lives. Teach them to speak words of faith. Teach them to pray. Teach them to wait. Teach them to trust. Teach them to forgive. Teach them to love. Teach them to keep going. And when they fall, teach them to get back up. Proverbs says that though a righteous person may fall 7 times, they rise again. So let this person rise again. Rise from disappointment. Rise from fear. Rise from shame. Rise from discouragement. Rise from failure. Rise from the pain of yesterday. Rise with faith. Rise with hope. Rise with courage. Rise knowing that the God who carried you this far will not abandon you now. Father, I pray that this person will sleep tonight with peace in their heart. Let them put their phone down without carrying the same worries into the night. Let them rest. Let their mind become quiet. Let their heart breathe again. And when they wake up, let them wake up with renewed strength. Not because every problem has disappeared, but because they know they are not facing those problems alone. Lord, I surrender tomorrow to you. I surrender the unknown to you. I surrender every outcome to you. I choose to trust your wisdom. I choose to trust your timing. I choose to trust your love. I choose to believe that you are still working, even when I cannot see it. And Father, if this person has been waiting for an answer, give them patience. If they need direction, give them wisdom. If they need courage, give them strength. If they need healing, surround them with your comfort and guide them toward the help and care they need. If they need forgiveness, give them humility. If they need to forgive someone else, give them grace. If they need to let go, give them courage. If they need to begin again, give them faith. Lord Jesus, let this be the moment they stop saying, I am alone. Let them say, I am not alone. God is with me. God has not forgotten me. God is still working. My story is not over. My future is in His hands. Father, thank you for staying when others left. Thank you for hearing when others did not listen. Thank you for giving strength when we felt weak. Thank you for providing when we did not know how. Thank you for protecting us from things we never even saw. Thank you for every unanswered prayer that was actually your protection. Thank you for every closed door that kept us from the wrong path. Thank you for every second chance. Thank you for every new morning. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for your grace. And above everything, thank you for Jesus. Help us keep our eyes on Him. When we are distracted, bring us back. When we are afraid, remind us of His presence. When we are discouraged, remind us of His promises. And when we cannot see the way forward, help us take the next faithful step. My beloved child, remember this as you continue your day. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are not without hope. You are not without purpose. The chapter you are living through may be difficult, but it is not the final chapter. Keep praying, keep believing, keep trusting, keep walking. And when you do not know what to do, take one more step with God. You do not need to see the entire road. You only need enough light for the next step, and I will be with you for every step. So go forward in peace. Go forward in faith. Go forward without fear. Your Father is with you. Jesus is with you, and you do not have to walk this journey alone. Amen.